Candace Owens thoughts. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna keep it a whole $100 with y'all, man. Ignore this motherfucker, man. Like, ignore her. Like, Candace Owens is on some whole other shit. Like, all that shit she talk about is listen, trust me. Like, ignore her. Like, stop bringing her up. She just trying to get into your mainframe, but she ain't talking about shit. Just keep it a whole $1,000. If she talking about Cardi B, if she talking about niggas selling crack, if she talking about black on black crime, if she talking about white on white crime, whatever the fuck she talking about, just ignore her. Right? The reason that she in play ain't got shit to do with having a black opinion or some shit them white people using that woman. And she so whoever dicking her down or whoever doing whatever, financing her shit, her whole background ain't got shit to do with the shit she talking about right now. And everything she talking about right now is through these PragerU motherfuckers and Ben Shapiro and the rest of these niggas. All them niggas is clowns. I don't care how you think they smart. Them niggas is racist. And they on some like intellectualizing racism and trying to speak in code. They think they the new young Richard Nixons and shit. Like, you better stop giving them niggas shine, man. And it ain't enough on their side of the fence to get him shine. Like, they can't talk to they self. They gotta come out and say shit against other motherfuckers. Like, that's how you know it's some bullshit. Like, nigga, if your shit's so good, why don't you just focus and talk about your shit? Why you always talking about our shit? Right? Why you always talking about the left? Why you always talking about Democrats? Why you always talking about what black people do? If y'all shit so good and y'all shit so straight, then you should just go do your shit over there with them. But she gonna realize that them white people she fucking around with, like, listen, bitch, don't get it fucked up. You still a nigga. And if push come to shove, we're gonna put your ass out to pasture. I guarantee you. And she gonna be right back. Give it like 5 years. Give it Trump losing and the Democrats taking the Senate and all that shit, they gonna put that bitch out to pasture. And because all of that shit she was supposed to be doing, trying to get black people to come over to the right, that shit not finna work. And she don't do nothing but ostracize and talk shit. I'm telling y'all, ignore that motherfucker. And her own team, her own, them group of savages that she around, and she think that they my motherfucking friends, and it's gonna chew her ass up. All right, you gotta remember that, man. If your side is so good, right? If your side is so good, hold up, let me put this nigga out the lie. My bad. If your side is so good and y'all got it so straight and y'all good no matter what, then what the fuck is y'all worried about? Right? If all of your policies are so legit and all, and y'all niggas don't live in blue states and y'all don't live in these states, then what the fuck y'all worried about? Y'all got enough where y'all can just do y'all own shit. Y'all got all the oil, y'all got all the industry, all that shit. Y'all should be straight. Why y'all keep bitching? Y'all ain't got no black on black crime around y'all. Y'all don't even live around no black people. Right? You don't live in the states where the shit is going down. So what's the problem? And then you like, I guess they like, man, y'all intruding on the Confederate flag and shit like that. Listen, man, federal government speak, and y'all took that shit down. The reason niggas took down the motherfucking Confederate flag, remember the reason that the Confederate flag getting took down. It ain't had nothing to do with niggas. Nothing to do with niggas. Remember? Let's go through the history, recent history. The reason that they took down this Confederate flag, it ain't had nothing to do with niggas protesting. The reason they took down the motherfucking flag first in South Carolina, because of Dylan Roof, because of that white boy went in there and shot all them people in that fucking church. That's why they took that shit down. Y'all did that shit to y'allself. Right? Niggas weren't even worried about that motherfucking flag. Like, Kanye was wearing that shit. Motherfucking David Banner had that shit on his motherfucking mixtape. Like, niggas wasn't tripping over that motherfucking flag. Right? Y'all kept forcing that bullshit down somebody's throat. And then when that nigga, y'all homie, Dylan Roof, white supremacist old bullshit ass white boy, felt like he needed to get out of pocket and went in there and shot them people. That's where y'all had to take that shit down. Right? That's why. So yeah, don't blame that shit on us. Gangs ain't do that shit. Gangs ain't go up in no church and shoot up no shit. Antifa didn't go up in no church and shoot up no shit. Ain't nobody do that shit. Y'all did that shit. And them your people. Y'all motherfuckers. So, again, even if you feel like a motherfucker encroaching on your southern territory or your homeland or whatever shit like that, y'all do that shit. Right? Y'all the ones shooting black people and doing goofy shit. Y'all can just let niggas run, let niggas go. Like y'all do that. Right? And then y'all face the backlash. Black people cool. We don't be tripping on that shit, man. Y'all see. We don't be tripping on that shit. We got our own problems. We do not be tripping on that shit like that. It's just that if y'all get out of pocket and do goofy shit, and then y'all wind up having to do it to yourself because the world looking at South Carolina like y'all fucking crazy. Like the same flag that this dude, to the point where this nigga was spitting on the American flag, right? And praising the Mason-Dixie flag. Now y'all look crazy because this the same flag y'all got flying above y'all motherfucking state capitol. Ain't got shit to do with us. So, again, if y'all shit was so great and so good and so fantastic, nigga, why is it 115 motherfucking degrees? Like literally, I keep saying this and I want to keep pressing this upon my fans and folks that's out there that's tuned into the live. Listen, we gonna get to a point in this world where we not gonna be able to go outside. I'm not trying to do no scare tactics. I'm just going off of the science, right? It's looking like we're going to get to a point within our living time, like us being alive, not on some our kids down the line, grandkids. Nigga, us. Going to get to a point where these summers, nigga, we not going to be able to go outside. So, as much as you love, the South and being a Republican and a conservative, nigga, y'all better seriously start focusing on this motherfucking environment for real. Right? And all these fossil fuels and shit and carbon, blah, 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 blah. It sound like bullshit. You think it's a hoax. Nigga, it's the hottest it's ever been. Nigga said it's the hottest. Homie sent me a jump. Said it's the hottest it's ever been in the California basin in 125,000 years. So you can still be racist. You just got to be in the house because your body ain't gonna be able to survive outside, my nigga. Like you gonna be able to do. I'm gonna be in my car, nigga. You can't drive. Your car's gonna fucking overheat. Your car wasn't built to be in temperatures like that, nigga. You crazy. So anyway, I would just say, as much as people like to stick to their morals and their ethics, you better pay attention to what's going on in this environment, man. Like y'all cooking up some shit where y'all not even gonna be able to live, and motherfuckers think like, no, man, I'm gonna be able to, live in my bunker. Like, no, you not, bro. No, you fucking not. You're not finna live in no bunker for 20 motherfucking years. My food will last. No, it won't. I'll have enough water, nigga. No, you won't. Fuck are you talking about? Do you understand the chain reaction? Do you understand what's going to happen to the world if it gets to a point where you're only able to survive in a bunker? You think that environment is going to be static and totally isolated from the outside world? Nigga, do you know the chain reactions that are going to be put into place? Chemical reactions that's going to take place with the air and all of this shit. You still got to connect with the outside, my G. You just can't constantly recycle and drink your own piss. It's not going to work like that. I got 15 years worth of food. No, you don't. You got 15 years worth of medicine? Ah, you're right. So if I cut myself and I don't have antibiotics, what am I going to do? You're going to fucking die. Like, So we need outside. Yes. Yes. Damn. I can just stitch myself up. I can just go and stitch myself up, nigga. You gonna keep using the same stitches? Because you know they replenish. You know food has a shelf life. Not this food. I can just eat this food. Okay. I just want to, as much as we think about what Candace Owens is saying, as much as we think about what all these Republicans and goofy motherfuckers are saying, I hope you taking a look at what your thermometer is saying, because your thermometer is saying something's wrong. Whatever policy is passed, whatever you niggas need to settle, y'all need to settle that shit right now. Y'all just need to get it over. Niggas is gonna be niggas, white people gonna be white people. Let's segregate. Let's move your ass to Tennessee if you don't like how niggas is living in LA, and just stay your ass in Tennessee. Because since Tennessee is the shit, go ahead. Right? Leave us the fuck alone. Yep, I fucked up cities with the urbanness and our Vice Lord burgers. Yes, leave us the fuck alone. If y'all niggas got the shit so popping down there, then stay down there. Watch your news and enjoy that shit. You ain't gotta force that shit on us. Why you trying to force the shit on us? We don't agree with that shit. That shit is racist. We black people. We the niggas that you don't like. Right? All the shit that you pushing was built on us being slaves and being the son of Ham and all kinds of old biblical goofy shit while niggas ain't shit, 2/3 can't vote, all kinds of shit. Like, we cool with that. Just leave us the fuck alone, man. That's all niggas be asking. We ain't asking you to do shit. Just leave us alone. Right? Pass the law. If you pass the law, say everybody can work, just let us work. Don't hit us with the I'm finna fuck this nigga job up. Don't actively try and destroy our shit. Once you give it to us, we'll take the little crumbs and the goofy shit and we're gonna build some magnificent shit out that shit, because that's what we do. We take the worst and turn that shit into the best shit on earth. You see this rap shit, running shit, actively trying to fuck us all the time, bro. That's the problem. Problem ain't the laws. We ain't no problem with that shit. We understand that. The niggas ain't gonna like other niggas. Niggas gonna get into domestic disputes. Niggas gonna steal. Niggas gonna lie. Niggas gonna cheat. That's cool. Just don't actively try and tear our shit down based on some white people are better than black people shit. And that's what a lot of that Republican conservative shit be built on. And they think we so stupid that we supposed to just forget that that's what all that shit was built on. It's supposed to be this new intellectual, philosophical reasoning and economic policy and all this other old goofy shit. And you don't understand behavioral economics. And, it's really moral codes written by white people. All that shit written by white folks, right? But because we can't grasp it, we just boil it down to racism. Like, no, nigga, we understand that shit. We understand macroeconomics and microeconomics and behavioral economics, and we understand fiscal policy, and we understand legislation and law. Nigga, we're fucking brilliant. We understand philosophy and religious studies and da-da-da-da-da. We understand all that shit. We also understand racism. We also understand that a lot of that shit was built on racism. And that you actively try to limit the abilities and the mobility of folks who are equally as smart as you, equally as capable, not better, not stronger, not faster, equally as capable. You actively took those folks and tried to diminish their returns, actively tried to keep them from institutions and continue to do so. And then pretend like we just don't know what the fuck we talking about. Shit crazy, bro. So, anyway. Summary. Ignore Candace Owens. Period. Or let Cardi deal with it. Cardi gonna rip that bitch apart. Cardi can handle herself. Trust me. She gonna spin that shit 20 different ways and beat her ass if she ever caught her. So let Cardi handle that shit. You see, she ain't coming at she ain't gonna come at Angela Davis or no other motherfucker. She gonna pick who she feels, again, to be the low hanging fruit of the community. or the least common denominator, right? Because of that. Like it ain't white hoes out here stripping and talking about busting down. Like that 99% of motherfucking Pornhub and OnlyFans is white bitches. Popping their ass and sucking dick and drinking piss and taking it up the ass, all that. Like it's just like, nigga, have you looked at Pornhub lately? Have you been to the Pornhub Awards, nigga? It's all white people doing nasty shit. What you think this is, nigga? Blacked.com, my nigga? Do you see that? Have you seen Black.com? It's only white women in there. Maybe it's a couple not white women. But yeah, niggas, all white bitches. And that's why I'm making my trap tape. Because I came to the realization that shit's not gonna stop. Just to remind you, and I've let trying to stick up for niggas and put on a good face. Niggas gonna be niggas, man. I mean, black women been popping ass and shaking cat in front of niggas' faces for 1,000 years, and it will continue to be so. And that shit ain't finna change. All our dance is about gyrating and hip hopping and all that shit, right? So just because it's happening in 2020, it ain't like we've unascended or some shit like that. Nigga, we been doing this, right? That shit ain't finna change. But don't get it fucked up. What you're not finna do is pretend like we the savages and we just do this shit because everybody don't do that, right? The percentage of people who actually participate in that nasty shit on the black folk side is actually pretty small. It's not fully representative of how we rock, but we accept it, and that's what the fuck we do. Okay, cool. We pop and shake ass. Cool. Right? Cool. That's what we do. But you hoes do it too. Y'all super nasty. Right? Super nasty. Two girls in a cup wasn't no black girls. It was white people. They were Brazilian, Lupe. They were white Brazilians. There's black Brazilians. Those girls were white. Lupe, it wasn't even Dookie though. It wasn't Dookie. If y'all didn't know that. Two girls in a cup was not Dookie. It was very much so. I think what dude said, it was like chocolate and mixed up peanut butter and shit. So it wasn't Dookie. Probably had a little trace of Dookie in it, because it definitely came out of booty, but it was not doo-doo. Right? Look at some horse porn. You show me some black horse porn. You mean tell me because these girls got a video with a fake water fountain with water coming out the nipples. You upset, but it's a whole website dedicated to white bitches taking it up the ass from horses? Come on, man. What we doing? Let's just not comment on the shit at all. Let's just let hoes be hoes and freaks be freaks. They're not fully representative of the mainstream anyway, right? But if we're going to focus on the extremes and try and represent the extremes as the main middle ground, then you need to do that for everybody. And I clearly have seen horse porn, my nigga, full of white people fucking horses. But does that mean every white person is out there fucking a horse? No. I've seen... What else? Tell us what else you seen, Lupe. Look, mama, this nigga Lupe on IGTV. Wilding. Tell him what else he's seen. He finna say something else stupid. What else he's seen? Nigga, it's a whole shit of niggas down in South America. I forgot what it was. Fucking donkeys. Was it Costa Rica? And they just like, yeah, we out here fucking donkeys, bro. That's what we do. I'm out in this field, you know. This donkey pussy right up and fuck this donkey. And they'll fuck it. It's like, all right, cool. Does that mean everybody down there fucking donkeys? No way. That's the other part. Stop running away. I would suggest the way you beat them, right? The way you beat these niggas, don't run away from your problems. Embrace it. Like, yeah. But also, while you doing that embrace, bring up they shit too and embrace it all. Just like bring it all up and be like, yeah, I embrace that shit. Do you embrace horse porn? Niggas like, hey, how did they know about the horse porn? I thought we chipped that shit out. Right? They bring up Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. Nigga, you bring up motherfucking Harvey Weinstein and motherfucking Jeffrey Epstein. Right? This bitch is on trial right now lying. I've never went into the park and told those young girls that they could be models and that they should jump on a plane and don't tell their parents. And I'm just going to send a limousine to pick them up and wow them with fruits and juices and then send them into Jeffrey so he can fucking rape them. Like, this bitch is lying right now. Y'all worried about what Cardi B is doing on a video? You got a bitch sitting in jail right now responsible for the kidnapping and sexual exploitation of probably hundreds of young underage girls. And fuck, even if they not underage, nigga, you're exploiting motherfucking just women, period, hundreds. And she's all the way white. Ain't shit black about that woman at all. She all the way white. White as driven snow. You mean to tell me you worried about a motherfucker who got a video talking about how wet her pussy is, but you got a motherfucker sitting up in court lying through her motherfucking teeth right now? We are hypocrites, aren't we? Yes. Yes.